Tonight's episode of the Deadersons is proudly brought to you by the Office Nightclub in Rockford.
After a long day of running Bloody Hills, helping my husband Mayor Bones run Bloody Hills, sometimes I just need to let loose and have fun. And with the best dance floor in Rockford, the Office Nightclub is my favorite place to be.
The Office Nightclub has karaoke every Wednesday and Sunday, so come down and rack your brains out.
With monthly theme parties, live bands, and drag shows upstairs, the Office Nightclub offers fun for everybody. Humans and zombies.
Here at the office, we're all family.
Cheers!
Cheers!
The end of our senior year. I didn't think anybody was still working on homework.
Just those of us who plan on having a future.
Come on, Bill, you're not going to keep ignoring me, are you? I thought we had a good time at the party.
You asked me to go to prom and then got so drunk that you passed out in the frat house yard.
Right. A good time.
And what about Heather?
What about her? I told you I'm done with her. I was very serious at the beginning of the year when I told you that I want to get my life together and make sure I never turn out like my parents.
And why are you so suddenly convinced that I'm the one to help you achieve such lofty goals?
Because you inspire me.
Look, Johnny, at the beginning of the year, I would have loved for you to ask me to prom. But now it's the end of the year, and so much has happened.
So what? The end of our senior year is just the beginning of the rest of our lives. Oh, come on, Delia, just let loose for once. Stop worrying about everything all the time and come have a good time with me at prom. You okay? Looks like you caught a case of the brain parasites.
I'm done. See you later, okay? Hey guys, ready for the rally?
Oh, you mean the public spectacle that's about to decide the rest of our lives? No, I'm not ready. In fact, I'm a little bit nervous that it might devolve into a public stoning. Or we'll be tarred and feathered and run out of town. But hey, don't let that distract you from getting drooled on by Johnny High School back there.
He's been passive-aggressive like this for days. I've been considering asking him to go to couples counseling with me.
Not everything is a joke, Cliff.
Well, it should be, Ash. You can be the moody little emo kid all you want, but I'll go crazy if I don't find the funny in life. Of course, now all I can think about is tar and feathers.
Nothing like that will happen. My mom, Mrs. Bones, and Mrs. Hatchet have been working on gaining you two support. There's only a handful of people left to oppose. And speaking of my hanging out with Johnny, it's not like anyone else has been calling or asking to spend time with me.
Jeez, I've been looking for you two everywhere. Who thought it'd be so hard to find you in a town full of the infected? Come on, the rally's about to start.
Why do we have to be back here by all the coats? It's kind of creepy.
When are they going to get on with this already?
There they are, the two uninfected boys.
This is amazing. We're witnessing history.
We already witnessed history during the apocalypse. What more do we really need to see? Come on, man. We were all way too young to remember any of that.
And some of us weren't even born then.
This is pretty cool. We could be the first town living openly with the uninfected.
Who needs them?
Why should we let them move in when they've given us grief for who we are?
Maybe proving that we can live together will change things for us. You know, make things better.
Speaking of making things better, Emily, did you tell them our good news?
Oh yeah. This morning, Greg joined our Garbo Club. That makes boy number 5. Looks like you lost the vet, Dennis. And later, you're gonna have to pay up.
Are you kidding me? I was on the very last day? I swear, when I find this Greg, I'm gonna tear his arm off and beat him.
Quiet! It's starting.
Hello, all of you wonderful citizens of Bloody Hills. Can I please have your attention? I have a very, very important announcement to make. We have come to a crossroads. We have an opportunity to be at the forefront of bringing life back to Bloody Hills. Life like we knew it. To be trailblazers on the frontier of life after the apocalypse. To go down in history as pioneers of a civilization that could, and frankly should, be. With that in mind, I want to introduce you to a couple of new friends of mine, the Ashtons. Theodore, Joanne, their son Toby, and his friend Cliff.
I hope everybody's had their lunch today.
As you can tell, the boys are not infected.
So why are they here?
Well,
They come from Riverside. These poor, helpless young boys needed a place of sanctuary simply because they dared to take our side against their evil mere justice. They are our allies in the fight toward ending inequality for the infected everywhere. Their parents are infected like us. The least we can do is help keep them safe from the very people they're helping us fight against. Don't you agree?
Citizens of Riverside, as you can see, we have been forming our own militia. We have sent out a spy and learned that two of our very own, the very young Toby Ashton and Clifton Burton, are being held captive in Bloody Hills.
Lies!
It is the truth. You all know how interested those boys were with the infected. But they were also very close friends to my very own daughter, Jenny. They must have decided to go out looking for her when they found out that she was missing. And now we know that they have been captured by the infected. All because they thought they could befriend those sick people, those monsters, just enough to find my Jenny. We must save these poor, misguided boys.
You are lying to these people. You can't invade Bloody Hills.
We can and we will invade that. We will act before any more of our curious children are lost to this plague of humanity.
Hey! Have you lost your minds? We can't trust anybody from Riverside. In fact, we can't trust anybody who's uninfected.
Come on now, Ben. They're just young boys.
They're teenagers. That fact makes them dangerous enough on its own. All we need to do is show weakness once, and we'll be overrun with the uninfected. Come here to poke and prod us like we're some sort of freak show. Is that what you intend in our great city, Bernie? I'll tell you here and now, if you're unhappy with the way Mayor Bones is able to protect you, I give you my word that if you elect me mayor come November, you'll never have to fear the danger of the uninfected.
My Toby isn't a danger to anyone.
Look, don't any of you have families in unaffected cities? Wouldn't you want a chance to have them back? Well, Mayor Bernie Bones and his wife is trying to give us that chance.
And meanwhile, those two boys being here is giving Mayor Justice in Riverside a reason to invade our city. We've worked far too hard to get our lives back, till the two outsiders ruin it for all of us.
Ben, I think you're blowing this just a little bit out of proportion.
You're being ridiculous. Nothing is ever going to change if we just hide ourselves away and refuse to interact with the uninfected world.
Why not? What have they done for us? All the advancements we've made to prolong our lives were made by our own people. The uninfected hoped we'd wither away and die when they put us in these slum cities, when they found we were able to think. But we didn't die. We prospered, all because of ourselves and what we can do for each other. Forget the uninfected.
Forget the infected. They're nothing but a plague that needs to be eradicated. so we could all go back to the lives that we had before.
The infected are people. They have family like us.
They also have the ability to turn us into rotting monsters, just like them. Before long, they'll be at our walls, trying to claw their way in while we're clutching our children and huddle inside of our homes. Like before!
The infected aren't like that anymore.
Infected, we're dangerous, they are dangerous, and they will continue to be dangerous unless we do something about them. Arrest her and get her out of here.
Why don't we put it to a vote? Let Bloody Hills decide if it wants the uninfected to slither into its neighborhoods.
Fine. We'll put an integration initiative into the November ballot.
A fine idea.
But in the meantime, Toby and Cliff are two young boys who need a safe place to stay. And what safer place than with Toby's own parents? Mr. and Mrs. Ashton are citizens of Bloody Hills now.
That's right. They are renting to own one of the properties down on Gorey Avenue. Isn't that right, Ben?
So, is this settled? Are we all happy? Are we good? Good. Now, who wants a taco? Can we afford this? Good. Can I get a julep? Tacos for everybody!
Where did our brave mayor disappear to?
Oh, you know, he went home to throw up and rest. He doesn't do well with public speaking. Or anything else, really.
And the boys?
Oh, Toby went home to sulk about something that he cares not to discuss with us. And Cliff, of course he went with him. He was too afraid to go anywhere alone.
We really want to thank you, all three of you, for helping to look after our boy. We're glad he was able to make friends with someone as wonderful as your daughter.
Oh, well, Toby is wonderful, a dream of a child. We're very proud of our Delia. She's very sweet and level-headed, and she likes to associate with intelligent, well-balanced people. Although she and Stacy have been a little crazy the last few days.
Oh, it's prom night. I remember. It was the biggest night of my life. I thought all of the planning and the preparations were going to kill me. And then I got married.
You guys don't think Ben really has a chance at beating out Bernie for mayor, do you?
Honestly, I don't know. You know, it shouldn't be so unclear, but a lot of people don't seem to be as ready to live with the uninfected as we thought. You know, if Ben runs on the platform of keeping us separate from them, he may gain more than just a few voters. Even if not many people like him.
So we find more families like the Ashtons here, ones with uninfected relatives. Surely we can find enough to reason with Ben's supporters. Then again, if they support Ben, they probably don't have the ability to reason.
But we're willing to help the campaign in any way we can. I mean, the least we can do for all you've done for us.
I just hope it all works out come November. I shudder to think of Bloody Hills under Ben's reign.
So, you never tell me who you said yes to, Ash or Johnny. You know, it's getting late. You're going to have to decide before prom's over.
I did decide. I called and told them both before you and I hit up the mall.
And you've been holding out on me this whole time? Which one did you pick, infected Romeo or uninfected Romeo?
I guess you're about to find out.
I'll get it! Hi!
Wow, you look beautiful.
I know, it took forever. Awfully adorable in that suit.
Thank you.
Oh, you're both adorable. Now stand together so I can get pictures. Oh! Now smile!
And which lucky boy are you going with, Princess?
None of them were lucky enough. I'm taking myself. Less of a headache that way.
That's my modern independent girl. Come on, you can go with us because Dylan needs some company while I'm up on stage rocking with the band. Let's get on pictures.
Oh, look at all of you.
Oh, our baby. Oh, look at how beautiful you all are.
Hello, and welcome to Santa's Kitchen, where your family can feel right at home.
Come for the best paninis around and stay for delicious desserts, including our fresh-filled cannolis.
Refreshing salads, comforting soups, great sandwiches. We're here to feed all of Rockford, whether human or zombie.
And while you're here, be sure to check out the gifts and gourmet snacks in the retail section of the store, including our private label olive oils, balsamic vinegars, and spices.
You can also take home the taste of Tuscany with our exclusive line of Sonia Toscano infused olive oils and other gourmet Italian foods.
So come on into Santa's Kitchen and let our family feed your family.
Friendly, family-owned, and operated by lifelong Rockfordians, Sienna's Kitchen is your place for the best one-stop shop for gourmet snacks, gifts, and delicious food. Located on East State Street in Madison in downtown Rockford. Like our Facebook page for info, updates, and specials. Sienna's Kitchen, where family comes first.
I cannot believe you talked me into going to a high school prom. I didn't even go to my own. This is crazy.
Hey, you agreed to be my groupie. That means you go to every one of my shows and you throw your bra at me when I'm on stage, even if it's only prom.
Hey, this isn't just only prom. This is the biggest gig you guys have gotten yet, and it's just the beginning.
I love how much you believe in me.
Well, you'll be the globe-trotting musician, and I'll be the world-renowned doctor who cures every known disease. I mean, I'm just saying the future is looking awfully pretty for us.
You're looking awfully pretty.
Sally Decay!
Uncle Ben, what are you doing here?
I've been leaving messages for Principal Shivers, and she hasn't been returning my call, so I thought I could come corner her here. Of course, I never expected to see you here, considering you go to that expensive school, which I'm paying for. What are you doing with this Deaderson boy? Didn't I make myself clear?
You did. It's that...
I love her.
It doesn't help at all, Donnie.
Should I play
This is
dead?
your last chance, Sally. Either leave with me here now, or he can find a way to pay for your school. You're so close to finishing. I'd hate for you to make me stop supporting you now. You're far too smart to throw your future away on this degenerate.
I got a future too.
Doing what? Dragging your struggling band to every high school dance in the country? My niece is planning on saving lives. She's far too good to be living in the back of a van with you and your bandmates, struggling to come up with enough change to buy a brain burger to share for the Brainbuster drive-thru.
Uncle Ben, you aren't being very fair. Their band is really good.
The future is littered with really good. I'm not talking about this anymore. Either you come with me now, or you stay with him and you learn how to make it on your own.
Donnie, I'm so close. If I get good enough grades, I'll get scholarships, and I won't have to worry about having help at all.
You're leaving with him, aren't you?
It's only a year, Donnie. You can't expect me to give up now. And then if I pass everything, you won't have to worry about sneaking around or getting caught. I mean, can't you just promise to wait for me? Please?
Yes. Anything to be with you.
Sally, come along. I'll find some other time to corner Principal Shivers. We need to get away from this horribly inferior place.
Donnie, are you okay?
No. I'm very not okay.
Hey man, Ben Midnight's a jerk. He won't worry about what Sally's doing once he actually starts campaigning for mayor.
Mr. Deaderson, despite everything I knew of your slacker ways when you were a student here, I decided to give your band a chance, mostly because you were the cheapest. Now, are we to have music, or is this going to be one more failure you've accomplished within these walls?
Hey, we're not students here anymore. Get off our backs, Shivers.
You made the principal mad. You're so gonna get detention.
You have 1 minute to start making music for those students, or you can kiss your $200 goodbye.
It's fine. Playing will help me keep from thinking for a while.
Are you sure?
The show must go on.
Hey, Bloody Hills High! We're Deadly Decay,
No, we're not, no. That name was supposed to be a surprise for my girlfriend, ex-girlfriend. Her last name is Decay. And since we're not together anymore, she crushed my heart. We're not going by that name anymore. So.
TMI! Okay, then. We are unnamed band, and we're here to rock your prom!
Where did you get that from?
You know, just ran into break. I changed my mind. I'm not doing this.
Fine, then we'll just tell everyone that you're a chicken who doesn't honor respects. Trust me, people are gonna respect you more if you just go through with it. Yeah, go through with it.
I told you absolutely 0 cameras.
It's for posterity. Yeah, no one's gonna believe you actually did it without a photo.
Hey man, the quicker you do it, the quicker we get over it, okay? Plus, we can't hang out with these 2.
Alright, fine. Just remember, all 3 of you promise not to laugh. What?
You pretty.
Shut up! Oh, you suck!
Come on, Dennis, finish the bet.
Fine, but get your stupid camera ready. I'm not doing this twice.
I've never been more happy to be an only child.
I told Mom that she and Dad should have sold him to the circus.
Emily Shockley and Shelley Graves are awesome, and all girls are superior to boys. Thank you. Good night.
We could just continue.
For the record, I do not know that kid.
That kid was awesome!
I can't believe you actually did it.
I think I blacked out. Thanks for not making me one of those kids, too.
Come on, Emily. We can develop the photos in my dad's dark room. That way we'll have them all ready to hand out for the last day of school.
I really don't like you, little girl.
I'm heartbroken. Hey, thanks for being such a good sport, Dennis. And we'll try not to torture you too much with the photos. Speak for yourself. See you guys later.
Hey. Your threats do not scare us. Okay? What?
The dress did really bring out your eyes. Okay. I'll stop. You want me to smash Shelly's camera so there's no evidence?
Yeah, no thanks. The last thing I need is to get arrested for personal property damage while in this entire get-up. I should just go home.
So, what's it like wearing a dress?
Honestly, it's kinda nice. Breezy in all the right places, not as restrictive as pants or shorts. I'm actually kinda jealous girls get to wear these all the time.
Hey, you're not really gonna pass out copies of the photos at school, are you? I don't know, but it was nice seeing the tear in his face when I said I was. Are you having doubts about breaking up with that idiot? Maybe. But hey, next year's our freshman year of high school, and who knows what's gonna happen over the summer. I can't wait to go to high school, and then college. You're so lucky you're older. You're so much closer of getting out of Bloody Hills forever. It's not so bad here. Well, let's just see what happens with Mayor Bones and Mr. Midnight. Aren't you a little too young to be worrying about politics? You're never too young to be concerned about who's going to be in charge of bossing you around. It's called making laws, not bossing you around. Same difference.
Whenever I have a big night planned with my Frankie, I always make sure that I head on over to River's Edge Salon in Freeport, Illinois. They know how to make this zombie come alive.
River's Edge Salon offers many ways for you to pamper yourself, whether you're human or zombie. From manicures and pedicures to waxing, eco-friendly paraffin, and even reflexology. River's Edge has amazing beauty treatments like airbrush makeup, lash application, hair coloring, hair extensions, and
Brazilian blowouts!
Frank's gonna love this.
Forget Frank. I love it!
Come on down and check out River's Edge Salon for all your beauty needs. Like our Facebook page, follow us on Twitter. Call 815-233-1221 to set up an appointment today. We can make any zombie feel alive again.
Be sure to tell them Harriet Hatchet sent you and receive 10% off your first service. Extensions are excluded.
Okay, so we're going to take about a half-hour break. Until then, we got Principal Shivers, who Jared and I got to visit a lot while we were in high school. So she's got a few announcements for you.
Thank you, Mr. Deaderson. It seems your younger brother will get to know the inside of my office as well as you did.
I don't know the kid that was up here earlier.
Hey guys. Do we know you? Yeah, it's me. Megan? Yeah.
Oh, what is on your head?
I tried something new with my hair.
Ooh, Megan, never go new.
Let's see it. Is it really that bad? No, it's great.
Without further ado, your prom king is Johnny Midnight!
So, I just wanted to say good luck, or whatever. Thanks. That may be the nicest thing you've ever said to me.
Which is really, really sad.
Good luck to you too. Yeah, well, it's more the king than the crown I'm after. Johnny breaking up with me, it kind of made me realize how much I really liked the big doofus.
Hell yeah! Thanks, dudes! Being king rocks! Yeah!
Yeah, that guy's a catch for sure.
Shut up, Alan's little brother.
His name is Dylan.
Yeah, I don't care.
And your new prom queen is Delia Deaderson!
Thanks, everyone.
And now, for their first dance as king and queen. Start the sound system!
You two should dance.
Hey, I like your crown, but why aren't you wearing it? Are you okay?
Yeah. You two should get out there and have fun. I think I just need a few minutes of fresh air outside.
Sure?
Yes. Go enjoy your senior prom. I'll be back when you and the band start back up.
Well, if she insists. You are quite the dancer.
Well, it is slow dancing, and it's probably for the best. I've been known to step on quite a few toes back in my high school days.
It's okay, I have Zed thread in my purse, and what's a few sewn on toes?
Really like you.
Yeah? Then why did that sound like the worst thing in the world? It can't be that embarrassing.
Well, I am a college advisor for the incoming freshmen, and your name was on the list that I got this morning.
Cool, you can steer me in the right direction.
As I would with any student. But it also means that I can't...
No, please don't say you can't date me. Not tonight.
Just wanted to tell you sooner rather than later.
This is so unfair. I finally have a boyfriend for the summer. Someone I could go to beach bonfires with. Someone I could go see the fireworks with. And most importantly, someone other than Delia I could hang out with. Although, to be honest, I probably would have invited her on all of our dates.
And I was really looking forward to hanging out with you. And Delia too, I guess. But if the college found out, I could lose my job and my financial aid.
If the college found out?
Are you seriously asking me to risk my job, my future, and my education just so two crazy kids could have a fun summer?
Don't you think I'm worth the risk?
I learned a long time ago not to answer loaded questions.
Come on. Can we just date over the summer and see where this goes?
You are a bad influence in the best way possible. Alright, we can give it a shot over the summer and see how it goes. But I'm concerned that I'm already having issues telling you no.
Go fish. No picking.
Holy brains! It's an uninfected person! Ben was right! We're being invaded!
Ben is never right about anything, Tilly.
Mr. and Mrs. Deaderson?
Yes, that's us.
I'm so sorry. This is the only address Toby gave me, and so, well, I really didn't know where else to go.
You know Toby Ashton?
Yes, I'm Madam Gilda. I'm from Riverside.
The psychic? Please, I need to know if I can escape getting trapped into marriage by that one over there. Please, tell me my fortune.
I'd say I see liver damage in your future.
What is it that brings you here tonight, Madam Gilda?
I came to warn you all. I figured you'd be the ones to tell everybody and warn them.
Warn us about what?
Mayor Justice. He's already started a militia. Once he's confident he has enough people, he's going to invade Bloody Hills.
No.
He's telling people that you have Toby and Cliff hostage in your town.
What?
And that you're all responsible for his daughter's disappearance. You know all he has to do is tell the government there's been an attack. He won't even have to prove it. He'll get away with it, too. If we don't figure out how to convince the citizens of Riverside that the infected are capable of being our allies.
It's my understanding that Toby and Cliff Bow tried to tell the people there that we mean them no harm. I assume you've tried to do the same?
I did. But my efforts nearly landed me in jail. I don't even know what's going to happen to me if I go back.
Well, if they won't listen to you or the boys who they know personally, how are we going to convince them otherwise?
By showing them that they shouldn't listen to Mayor Justice.
How are we going to do that?
I have some ideas. Come on in, dear. You can stay here at least for tonight. Tomorrow, we'll go and see Beatrice and start putting an end to Mayor Justice's reign of terrible misinformation.
Hey. Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you.
What are you doing here? Lose your watch again?
Actually, I was hoping that I would run into you. I know you said you wanted to go to prom alone, but I don't know, last time at your homecoming we danced together. I thought I might like to dance with you at your prom, too.
You really just came here to dance with me?
To dance with you, just to be near you. I'm sad we messed up whatever it was we were building together.
Ash, there's just so much going on. I have graduation, and then getting ready for college, and not to mention locking down some sort of summer internship to boost my transcripts and resume. And you have your parents to get to know all over again, and Cliff to take care of. And even though you won't talk about it, I know you're still upset over Jenny's disappearance. It's just all so much.
Delia, none of that matters tonight.
But it will. Tomorrow and every day after that.
Delia, look. Almost everything you just mentioned, those are all things we can overcome. Especially if we do it together. Those are all just life things. Work, family, school. Those are all things that everybody else has to just learn to come to terms with. I know that we can overcome this, Delia, especially if we're facing it together.
You said almost everything?
Jenny, I loved her from the moment that we were born, and I still do. And I always will, because she was my first everything. And the fact that I don't know what happened to her, yeah, it tortures me to the point that I can't talk about it, not unless I get scared or angry. If I find Jenny, when I find Jenny, I'll be happier than I think I'll ever have been in my whole life. But, Delia, I know that you're the one who's going to make me happy for the rest of my life. From the first moment that we met, right here in this spot, I knew you were going to make my life special. I love you, Delia Deaderson.
Ash, will you dance with me?
Alright, time to go shopping. What am I going to drink to avoid housework? Mother Nature's candy in liquid form. Let's see the... Hello? Okay. Guess I'll lay off the good stuff. Maybe just some Kahlua in my coffee in the morning.
Hello? Is anyone there?
Hello? If you're a ghost, please don't drag me to another dimension where I'll be skinned alive and eaten like barbecue, okay? It's actually a really specific fear that I have.
Is that you? Help me!
Okay, scary voice, just know that hitting up AA tomorrow. Oh, I never noticed this here. I guess that's what I get for only pretending to clean out the wine cellar.
Franny, please. I'm so hungry.
Okay, ghost or vampire or whatever you are, that is not something you say to someone that's trying to help you. You are not drinking my blood!
Franny, just please open the door.
Alright. Okay, here goes nothing. Oh my god. Jenny?